Hey dancers, I'm Allie Christensen. I'm a dance movement specialist and trainer, and I specialize in working with adult dancers. I help you guys see change in your technique, move well without discomfort, and dance until you're 90. That's the goal. So in this video, I want to give you 3 easy stretches to help you increase into a higher relevé. Now, one of the things that I love about working with adult dancers is that we really want to see results, but we're not willing to sacrifice other parts of our body. So these stretches are things that are really powerful, but I feel like young people skip over them because they look really simple. So we are wiser and smarter than this. Let's get into them. Let me show you. They're really super simple. So the first thing you're gonna do, you can do this sitting on the ground, you can do it in a chair, is we're gonna wiggle our metatarsals. So I'm going to cross one foot over. I'm gonna grab on with pinchers at the big toe ball of my foot. So I'm grabbing onto the bone, not the toe, but right at the ball of the foot, the bone. Then on the other hand, I'm gonna grab onto the second toe metatarsal. So that line right there, not the space, but the bone. Then I just want you to wiggle it up and down. So I'm going like this. I'm moving it top to bottom, and I'm trying to create some space in between big and second toe. And then I'm gonna move down to my second and my third, and I'm gonna wiggle up and down. This one gets tight. For some reason, the second and third one always feels like it doesn't wanna move as much. And then I can go third and fourth and fifth. Now the idea is that we want to mobilize in between this spot here where our metatarsals are. We think so much about pointing the toes or trying to immobilize through the toe, but we have all of this that has just as much, if not more, mobility available to us, and it's a really important part of the foot. So wiggling and mobilizing. If I go from the other side, we can see I'm getting a little bit of that motion, that spreading. I want that to be something that comes into your routine before class, as your after foot care after class, but mobilize and move the feet in ways that they don't normally get to be moved when we're just pointing or flexing, or when we are just walking and rolling through our foot. Now the next one is a heel sit. This one is something that I've come to feel we should be doing every day in some fashion. All you have to do is come down on the ground, curl your toes under, and sit back on your heels. This is it. But man, does this stretch the bottom of the feet and the fascia so deeply for most of us. I'm gonna turn around so you can see here. My toes are curled under, and what will happen for most of us is we'll wanna let the feet roll out towards the pinky toes, but you're gonna pull them in towards the big toes so that I'm in a straight line from my heel to my first and second toe. Now, this is really uncomfortable for 99% of dancers, so don't worry. If you want less stretch, like it's just too much to sit here, all you have to do is shift your weight forward or put your hands on the ground. This brings you out of the stretch just a little bit. And then the more you want, the more comfortable you get, the more you can sit back upright and let your bum sink down towards your heel. Now you only have to stay in this for 10 to 20 seconds, and then you can point your toes and take a break. Now, if this range feels a little bit stretchy, you're getting a bonus here. Sit here, relax the top of the feet, let that stretch happen through the front of the ankle. If you don't really feel a stretch here, this is just a break for you before you sit up, curl your toes under, and then sit back again. Stretching out the bottom of the feet in this way is gonna be really important for the whole health of your foot, not just a higher relevé, but whole health of your foot. So through your day, when you get down on the ground, you're playing with your kids, you're getting the cats, whatever it is, just take a few moments to sit like this. It doesn't even have to be part of your workout. Now, the last thing that you're gonna throw into your routine to help you have a higher relevé is a toe stretch, either on a wall or a door jamb, which is actually the reason I have this box here. So I like to do this on the door jamb if I feel like my big toe has mobility issues. So if it feels like when you roll towards your pinky toes, you can really go a lot higher, but your big toe is the one that's kind of stopping you from getting up on your relevé. So if this feels really stretchy and then this position pulls you back like this, put your toe in the door jamb. And what you're gonna do is line up so that the big toe is on the door jamb and the baby toes can relax down. So in this toe flexed position, I stand upright and then I just lean into the door a tiny bit and I'm pushing my big toe into the door jamb for 5 to 10 seconds. And then I'm releasing the work. So I push the toe. It doesn't look like anything is happening, but my toe is staying long and I'm really pressing like I'm trying to move the door jamb away and then releasing. Now you can do this with all of the toes, but I think for a lot of adult dancers specifically, our big toe is one of the issues that comes up in our mobility in our feet. So start with the door jamb so that those other toes can relax down and you're just getting the stretch through the big toe. These are really easy, I know, but they make a big difference and they spare our other joints. They're not putting a ton of pressure or extra work on tendons and ligaments that are unnecessary. We can get a higher relevé as adult dancers. We can have stronger feet. We can make changes in the shape of our feet, in our point work, in our relevé, in our jumping. This all can happen, and starting with a higher relevé or stronger feet is a great way to start. So if this was helpful, like it, you can follow me at Align Fitness by Allie. I have lots of other free resources for you, and I also have hundreds of workouts and exercises put together to help you have stronger ankles, prepare for point work, and see the change that you want to in your dancing. So check down below in the description for those. Come back here for more videos to help you along your dance journey for the rest of your dancing life.